welcome back to another video. This is a vlog, which I'm very excited about because these are my favorite videos to post. It has been a little bit since I was able to post a vlog, and that is because this past month has been so busy. Not even the most productive, but busy. So our baby boy is 4 months old now, and at this point he is awake for more time of the day than he is asleep. So I have just been trying to find ways to entertain him without so much screen time. So in order for me to edit these videos, I do need to be on the screen myself. But if I want to be present with him, it's just been a lot harder to be able to do that while editing my videos, because it would just mean that the screen is in front of him the whole time. So I do find pockets of time now where I can sit down and edit my videos. It's usually when he's asleep, but he doesn't sleep for a lot these days, at least during the day, and by nighttime I'm just so tired. So there's been a lot of that going on. But in my last vlog, I believe it was, I did mention that I am trying so hard to be able to get things done while he is awake, so that when he does sleep, I can focus on things that I like to do, or I can rest myself. So I've noticed that setting up little stations for him or putting him in different little activity areas while I'm doing whatever task I need to be doing really helps. He's gotten a lot better at independent play because of this. So the little stations I'm talking about is like the swing that we have for him, or we have a chair that he can sit up by himself. I can put him in the bassinet while he plays with his dolly. There's his play mat as well for tummy time. I basically move him through these stations while I'm getting done whatever it is I need to do. I also notice that he is better at independent play when I'm there in the room with him and he can see me moving around, and just he knows that I'm there, so he's more comfortable. There are moments that he does just want my full attention, so I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll sit down and I'll play with him. So cleaning and doing house chores, things like that, does take longer these days for that reason. I kind of have to break it up in chunks and, obviously give him his time in between certain tasks. It is something that used to frustrate me before, because I was always just like a start to finish kind of person before becoming a mom. I really just like to focus on something and then get it done, like all the way through in the house. Now, obviously, I cannot be that way because I have somebody who needs my constant attention, and, I obviously want to be able to show up for him. So these things do take longer, but through time I've learned that it's definitely okay. It's a new pace of life. It's a new time that I'm in, and I'm happy to be able to be this person for him. Despite the challenges that come along with it, which there are definitely many, I have overcome a lot, but there is still so much that I need to learn, and it's okay. It's a process. Good morning. So our baby is now 4 months old, and I cannot believe how fast the time feels like it's going. It's like you're in it and it feels so slow, but once you get to a certain point, you're like, oh my gosh, that went by fast. But it didn't. It feels like he's been here with us for a year already. He is sleeping through the night so much better, and he usually just wakes up every 3 hours because he's hungry, and I try to get him before he starts crying, because then it's harder to put him back down. But literally just feed him and he goes right back to sleep. So that is amazing. He sleeps a good stretch. He's been going to sleep like 10 hours right now. So obviously with the 3-hour intervals of needing to eat, but he goes right back to sleep. It's not like before when he would wake up and then stay awake for 2 hours before going back to sleep at 3 in the morning. He is doing so much better. As you can see, he's like really good at holding up his head now. He's still 100% breastfed, along with like bottle fed breast milk. I feel super proud of myself because there was one point that I just was gonna quit breastfeeding, which, by the way, if you have stopped, like, your point is valid. I know that it is such a hard thing to do. Before I gave up, I wanted to give it one last really good try, and since then it's been able to be more manageable. But yeah, I feel like 4 months, I want to give him a hug. I want to pat me and my husband on the back, like we really have been doing it, and we're parents,
and it's been so much fun, even though it's a lot. It's a hard job, but it's so worth it. Like, it's the best, like waking up to him. Aw, so perfect. So I've been feeling really good about that. I'm feeling so much better about our schedule with him, because you know, during this whole time you try to like establish a schedule, and some people are able to do it quicker than others. For us, it was a little bit of a journey to get to a good place, so it's been great. If you've been watching the videos, then you know that there have been a lot of hard moments. I feel like I've documented this journey very like you can really see the progress I've made, and that is really great to look back on, and it's very encouraging seeing myself go from day one to where we are now. And this boy is getting so heavy. He is slowly sliding down. So heavy. My back is hurting. I started going to the gym again, and well, I've posted that in some of the videos too, but like it's a new year, same me, but like going to the gym more often. Paco and I have worked out a schedule that is going to be working for both of us in regards of going to the gym. Both of us can have a day where we go to the gym during the week, or like, you know, one day him, one day me, one day him, one day me. So it feels like, just apart from being parents and him working, me working here, we have something for ourselves that is solid, and we'll be able to see that progress over time. And that is really nice for both of us. So we both really need that. So yeah, that's our little update.
Voice and expressing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hello. We are going to the gym again today. Today's one of those days that I don't want to go at all. It's rainy, it's overcast, it's cold, and I don't want to go. But I didn't go last week, and I felt like I should have gone last week. Like, obviously I don't have to do anything, but for my own personal goals and for me to feel like I am really taking the energy and time to put into myself, then, you know, I want to go because of that. I want to feel like I'm really trying for myself. And so I just ignored all of my I don't want to go, I don't want to go, I don't want to go thoughts, and I'm just going. And once I'm there, I'm there. Last week I was sick for the first time with the baby. Like, this whole time I haven't gotten sick with him, even when he had RSV. I was the only person who was not sick. Thank God. I was able to take care of him and just be there for him. I'm actually at the gym now, but as I was saying, I, for the first time now, got sick with him last week, and it was crazy because it was one of those moments that I was just like, bro, I want my mom. I want to be taken care of. And then I was like, oh, this is what moms do. It's like, you know this, but you don't know until you know. I did it. See, I'm happy I went. It was just an hour workout. It wasn't anything too crazy. And it was kind of like broken because all the spots that I kept going to work out in kept being taken up by people because it's January and everybody's at the gym right now. But yeah, either way, it was a good workout. I did 20 minutes on the treadmill, and I usually start my workouts like that. I'm getting my fitness level back up. Walking on the treadmill has been great. I've been aiming for 12,330. It's like 12 incline, 3 speed, 3 miles per hour, and for 30 minutes. But sometimes I do 30 minutes, but it's not 12 incline. Sometimes it's like 7 incline. 12 incline is really hard. But today I did like 20 minutes, and then I worked between 8 incline to 12 incline. Like I kept going back up and down, and at some points I did have to put the speed to like 2.5. It was still a successful workout, and that's what matters. I got my body active, I got my body moving, and I feel good. I did not want to leave my house, and I did, and I feel great about that now. And let this be some motivation for you. And then hopefully while I'm editing this, remember this for the next time that you don't want to leave your house, especially on a rainy, dark, gloomy day like today. All right, so going back home, so excited to see my little baby and my husband, and yeah.
I want to touch on mental health a little bit during this time. I have significantly gotten better. Motherhood, when you are entering it, it just feels like a very, very steep uphill climb. And you're like, why am I even doing this? Am I getting anywhere? I haven't made any progress. I don't know anything. It feels really hard. You want to give up, but you don't give up. You can't give up. You just keep going. And then eventually you start to see the view. And it's beautiful. You reach the top. You're like, wow, I can see this now. This is beautiful. I understand why I'm doing this. And things kind of settle down. At least that has been my experience. So now that things have kind of settled, I have my routine. The baby has his. And also he's a lot more independent now than he was, obviously, when he was a newborn. Things have really gotten better. In my previous videos, I have mentioned that I suffered from really bad postpartum anxiety. I hate to use the word suffer. I feel like it's so dramatic and intense, but I really did have a hard time with it. I did not leave my house for so long. If you see me out with my baby now, just know it has been a long time coming, getting to the point that I feel comfortable enough to actually have fun when I'm out and not be worried about every little thing. Because I have been out during my postpartum anxiety, and it was not that fun for me. Now I can genuinely enjoy my time when I am out of the house, and that's huge for me. So yeah, motherhood has been fun recently, actually. Despite the challenges, despite me being tired all the time still, I have actually been having fun with this and enjoying these little moments. Thank you so much for catching up with me in this video. I am so looking forward to the next one, where we will have more to catch up on and more to talk about.